Okay, hello mga ka-whiteboard! Welcome sa ating panglimang video at ang pag-uusapan natin today ay kung paano ba mag-multiply ng fractions. Ano-ano nga ba yung mga dapat tandaan dito at kung may mas madali ba na paraan. And by the way, inilipat ko na pala yung mga shoutout natin sa bandang dulo ng video na ito para diretso discussion na tayo. Kaya tara na at umpisahan na natin. Ngayong araw, ito yung ating mga objective. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to multiply a fraction by another fraction. And also, multiply a fraction by a whole number or vice versa. Ang ibig sabihin nito, kabaligtaran nung naunang sinabi natin. Meaning, magmumultiply din tayo ng whole number sa fraction. Paano ba tayo magmultiply ng fraction? Sabi dito, just multiply together the numerators and the denominators. Unlike in the addition and subtraction, hindi kagaya sa addition and subtraction of fractions, di ba? Dapat pareho muna yung mga denominator natin. Sa multiplication, tandaan, okay lang. Kahit hindi pareho yung mga denominator, we can proceed with the operation right away, even if they don't have the same denominator. Yes, ganun lang siya. Si multiplication of fractions. As long as you know how to multiply, this one's very easy for you. Pag multiply mo yung mga parehong numerator at pag multiply mo rin yung mga parehong denominator. That's easy. 3 times 1 and 5 times 3. That will give you, yes, 3 over 15 or 3/15. And hindi na nakalagay dito pero lagi niyong tatandaan, we should always write our answer in its simplest form if possible. And looking at 3 and 15, I think there is a number, di ba? Na meron tayong pwedeng ipan-divide sa kanilang dalawa. And that will be, if you are thinking of 3, you are thinking it right. Dividing both of them by 3, we'll now just have 1 and 5 in here. So our final answer would actually be 1 over 5 or 1/5. Very easy, very fast. That's how we do multiplying fractions. Next example. Look at what we have here. It says, kung maaari lang, if possible, simplify muna raw tayo bago mag-multiply. Okay, wait. You stay put. Sasabihin ko mamaya kung ano ba yung mga dapat nating i-simplify bago mag-multiply. Tapos sabi dito, when simplifying daw, yung isa dapat numerator, yung isa denominator. Okay, di ba nasanay kayo na kapag nagsisimplify tayo, yung final answer lang yung ating sinisimplify? Well, sa multiplication of fractions, take note of this. For an easier multiplication, kailangan natin mag-simplify bago mag-multiply. Paano yon? Gagamitin pa rin natin si inverted division house. We will use the continuous division method if you want. And then, just take note, kapag tayo ay magsisimplify, ibig sabihin nun, kukuha tayo ng pair of numbers na merong isang number na pwedeng ipan-divide sa kanilang dalawa. Pero dapat, take note, yung isa sa kanila, numerator, yung isa denominator. Ibig sabihin, i-pair natin yung isang numerator sa isang denominator. I-check natin kung meron kang pwedeng i-pair sa kanya, tapos yung magkapares na yon, meron tayong parehong number na pwedeng ipan-divide sa kanila. Check natin. Si 8 and 15 ba? Meron kang may isip na number na ipan-divide sa kanilang dalawa? I mean, same number. Wala, ano? Eh di ibig sabihin, we cannot pair the 8 with 15. What about we move on to the other denominator? Kasi yun yung condition eh. Kapag nagsisimplify ka, dapat yung isa numerator, yung isa denominator. So, okay lang, kahit hindi siya kasama ni 8 dito sa fraction na to, as long as yung isang number na yun ay denominator, pwede mo siyang ipag-pair kay 8 at isip ka na number na pwedeng ipan-divide sa kanila, which is the highest is 4. Well, we can simplify those numbers now. If we divide 8 and 12 by 4, we will get 2 and 3 respectively. What does that mean, sir? You know it already actually. You're just confusing yourself. Well, that means to say, your 8 now becomes 2. Ayun, slash mo na siya. So you would know, you slash the 8 and the 12 now because we have the new numbers for them, 2 and the 3 respectively. You may put the 2 on top of 8, on the side of 8, wherever you want to put it, as long as you would uh, you would remember that that 2 is your 8 now. That 2 now is your 8 rather. And what about the 12? It's now 3. Next. Sir, are we done simplifying already? Hindi pa. We do this unlimitedly actually, yung pagsisimplify before we multiply. Hanggat pwede, mag-simplify tayo as long as yung isa numerator, yung isa denominator. Let's check on 5 and 15. Pwede ba? Pareho naman silang denominator. At meron ka bang pwedeng ipang-divide sa kanilang dalawa? Meron, syempre. Ano yun? Si 5. Doing that, you would know that si 5 at si 15 magiging 1 and 3 na lang, respectively. Slash them out. Yan. And then put the new numbers. Para di kayo malito rin, bago kayo mag-multiply, you rewrite them. Ayan. Sa ilalim, sa side, kung saan nyo gusto. So you would know that these are your new numbers now. Tapos, kapag wala nang pwedeng ipang-simplify, kapag wala nang pwedeng i-simplify, multiply na tayo. Sir, looking at 3 and 3 in here, parang pwede pa po natin sila i-simplify kasi may common factor sila, yung sarili nila. Tama ka naman, pero ano bang sabi natin dito? When simplifying, yung isa dapat ay numerator, at yung isa naman ay denominator. That means to say, hindi tayo pwede mag-simplify ng parehong numerator at or parehong denominator. E di mag-multiply na tayo, we will get 2/9 as our final answer. That easy. Okay, now we proceed to our third example. Huwag nyo na lang pansinin si B dito. Letter C dapat yan. We have 4/10 times 3/7. Again, kung pwede mag-simplify, gawin muna natin before we multiply. Check natin. I-partner nga natin si 4 kay 10. Meron ba tayong pwedeng ipang-simplify sa kanilang dalawa? 4 and 10. Meron, no? Even numbers yan. So, pwede si 2. 4 divided by 2 will be 2. 10 divided by 2 will be 5. Respectively, we now have 4 as 2, 10 as 5. I-cancel out lang natin yan dyan. And then, if you want to rewrite them, we have 2/5 for the first fraction. Ang value ni 2/5 ay equal pa rin naman kay 4/10. Huwag kayong palilito. Pinalit lang natin siya, but the value is still the same. It's still the same fraction being multiplied to 3/7 here. Tapos, check natin, no? Kung meron pa tayong pwedeng i-simplify na mga number before we proceed. Check mo nga si 2. Pwede ba siyang i-simplify with 5? Parang hindi naman. Kay 7. Hindi rin. Lalong-lalo naman kay 3. Kasi hindi natin pwedeng i-simplify together. Yung mga numerator. O kaya naman yung mga denominator. Hindi, multiply na natin kung wala na. Yes, that's the final answer here. 6/35 already in its simplest form. Circle it out. And next, we proceed to our pang-apat na to eh. This should be D. Fourth example. 20 times 7/10. Whole number 20. Sir, parang medyo naiiba po siya sa mga naunang example po natin, ano? Tama kayo. Kasi whole number na to ngayon. Ang minumultiply natin sa fraction. At kapag ganito class, lagyan lang natin ng denominator na 1 yung whole number para hindi na kayo masyadong malito. 20 now will be 20 over 1 and it's still 20. Wala naman nagbago sa kanya. Kasi tatandaan nyo to, all whole numbers have a denominator of 1. Kapag nagmumultiply, may whole number ka, lagyan mo ng denominator na 1 to avoid confusion. Now, it seems like we just have two fractions we are multiplying, di ba? Same thing. I-rewrite lang natin dito. You check if merong number na pwedeng i-pair kay 20 na pwede natin i-simplify. Siyempre, hindi pwede si 1. 1n eh. What about 20 and 10? Of course, if you will simplify 20 and 10 using the highest possible number, you will know it's 10. And respectively, we will get 2 and 1. But be careful. It was 20 that became 2, ano? And it was 10 that became 1. Kaya kapag kinancel na natin yung mga original numbers dito, Tandaan na si 20 yung magiging 2, si 10 naman yung magiging 1. Then you may again rewrite this if you want, or if you're okay with proceeding with the multiplication in here na, multiply mo na. 2 times 7, that will give you 14. 1 times 1, that will give you 1. Or the whole number 14 only, without any more the denominator 1. Kasi nga, di ba, kapag denominator ng isang number ay 1, whole number din yan. 14 over 1 or 14. Now, I want you to get your whiteboard if you have, or a clean sheet of paper, and let's do the following together. We have here 6/35 times. So, ano po yung dot na yan? Ang tawag natin dito ay multiplication dot. Ibig sabihin, multiplication din yan, na iba lang ng itsura. It's another way how we can show multiplication. These two examples in here actually are representations on how we can show multiplication differently. Using a multiplication dot, ayan, as you can see, or just parenthesis. Kapag nakakita kayo ng two numbers or fractions na magkatabi, tapos nasa loob sila ng parenthesis, and then there's no operation in between them, automatic, that's multiplication, ano? You copy this first, copy, before we do it together. Ako, gagawin ko siya sa aking whiteboard dito. Give you 10 seconds to copy this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and... Okay, let's do them together now. Alright, here's our D example. Example D, we have 6/35 times 25/12. Now, before we multiply, to make it easier for us to multiply, mag-simplify muna tayo. As you can see kasi, kung didiretso tayo, I mean, pwede naman diretso mag-multiply dito, pero kayo lang din yung mahihirapan kasi we will be getting larger numbers. If you multiply 6 by 25, that's gonna give you 150 already. And if you multiply naman 35 by 12, that's gonna give you 420. Tama ba? 420. And we don't wanna get those numbers kasi napakalaki. Mahihirapan tayong mag-simplify. Better, we simplify first. Check natin, 6 with 35. 6 is an even number. 35 is not. Basically, wala tayong pwede ipang simplify sa kanila. Hindi rin naman multiple of 3. Si 35. So, hindi pwede. Si 6 kay 35. Baka naman kay 12 pwede. Check natin. 6 and 12. Oo. Alam nyo na to. We can divide them both by 6. 6 is just gonna be 1. 12 is just gonna be 2. Be careful. 6 is what became 1. So, yun yung magiging 1 natin. And then, si 12 naman was what became 2. Alisin nyo na si 12 dito sa isip nyo. Tsaka si 6, wala na yan. We simplified them already. Next naman, sir, paano po kung pwede pang mag-simplify? Meron pa ako nakikita numbers dito. Eh di, simplify ka lang. Ang problema doon. Sabi ko nga, we can do this unlimitedly. As long as it's possible. 25 naman and 35, pwede ano? It's so obvious. They both end in 5. Meaning we can divide them both by 5. How many 5s can we get in 25? 5. What about in 35? We have 7. 25 now will become 5. 35 now will become 7. That easy. And then, even if after you simplified already, tapos meron ka pa nakita numbers in the numerator and the denominator na pwede i-simplify, pwede pa yon, i-simplify niyo pa. But in this case, there's none anymore. So, we now proceed to multiplication. Numerators together, 1 times 5, that will give you 5. And what about 7 times 2? That will give you 14. Now, look at our answer. Is it still simplifiable? Hindi na. Wala na tayong pwedeng i-simplify pa sa dalawang number na ito. Final answer in example D is 5/14. I know you also got this correctly. Next, proceed naman tayo sa ating example E. I hope you're able to copy it. But if not, here it is. we have yung mga naka-parenthesis, pero ibig sabihin din nun ay multiplication. 9/27 times 4/7. 4/7. Let's do it. Pwede ba natin itong i-simplify? 9/27. Parang meron ano. We can simplify first. The 9/27. Yung pinakamalaking number na pwede na, yun na yung gamitin natin, which is 9. 9 divided by 9 is just 1. How many 9s can you get in 27? Tatlo. Respectively, 9 and 27 will become 1 and 3. 1 na lang to. Then 3 na lang to. C 27. Then meron pa ba tayong pwedeng i-simplify dito? Wala na, no? Meaning, we proceed already with our multiplication. If you want, rewrite nyo. Sige. I-rewrite natin si 9/27 naging 1/3 na i-multiply natin with the 4/7. And we will get here 1 times 4 is 4, 3 times 7 is 21. Our final answer here is already in its simplest form, and it is 4/21 or 4/21. Ganyan lang kadali si multiplication of fractions. Okay? And now, it's time for you to practice alone on your own. For a moment. Alright, here is your do it alone activity. Pwede nyo i-pause yung video dito. You may pause the video here so you'll be able to copy first before I show you the correct answers. I-copy muna yung mga sasagutan nyo dito. And again, this dot here means we need to multiply, as well as when numbers are inside parentheses, they are together, at walang operation in between them. That also means multiplication. Lahat yan, multiplication. Now, I'll be proceeding to the next part of this presentation. Makikita nyo na yung mga tamang sagot. Kaya kung hindi pa tapos, paki-pause muna yung video. And here are now the correct answers. Please just check it on your own if you get them correctly. Be honest, so you'll be able to evaluate yourself well and accurately. And again, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this video. And remember, kindly just remember to subscribe if hindi pa kayo nakasubscribe, and click the notification bell para updated kayo once I upload a new video. As you can see, currently, we are now 250. Thank you so much for your support. And what else? The shoutouts after this. That's all for the day, for the discussion. Hope you learned something again from this video. Let's start with my former students. Unang-una na sa listahan, si Austin. Hello, Austin. Thank you na for watching my videos. Sabi niya, keep it up, sir. You also keep it up sa studies mo, ha? At itong batang to, napakalaki na rin ng in-improve niya. At hello ulit naman kay Basti, kay Juan Sebastian Dare. Hello din ulit kay Pulusan, as well as to Paulo Ramos. Si Lil Rookie, si Clifford. We also have here si Yuan Bondok. Thank you for watching my videos. Early po ako ngayon, sir. I'm learning a lot from you po. Napakagaling na bata. We also have here, hello kay Celestino the third, Dizon o si 3D. Miss ko na rin kayo at yung klase natin. Ingat palagi, ha? Lalo na may araw na nag-face to face na sila eh. O, nandito din pala si John Zachary Ko. What's up, sir? Miss na miss kayo ng mga Variera. Miss ko na rin kayo, syempre. At alam mo ba, Ko, miss ko na rin yung mga tanong mo. Ingat palagi. Si Sir JP nandito rin. Hello sa'yo, Sir JP. Thank you sa support. Ang ating makisig at poging mape teacher, Sir JP Alonso. Send mo na lang mamaya yung load ko, no, Sir JP? Biro lang. Ito naman, isa sa mga maganda kong kaibigan. Alam mo na ha, Margie Baol. Sabi niya, pa-shoutout po, tara kape. Oh, tara. Basta, 3 in 1 lang ha. Thank you sa inyong lahat. At ito rin, yung mga, syempre, ang mga nasa shoutout ko lang dito, yung mga nagko-comment sa ating mga video. Kaya, magbibigay-pugay din tayo sa mga friend natin sa Facebook. Ayan. I-flash ko na lang yung mga names nila dito. And i-edit in na lang natin. Ayun, ano? Thank you ulit sa time niyo sa panonood ng video na ito at kita-kits na lang tayo sa susunod na video. Naway may natutunan ulit kayo sa ating discussion today. Thank you mga ka-whiteboard. And that's all muna for today. Bye-bye everyone.